Well, I've been stunned and I've been turned, I've been undone and burned. I saw you as the answer to years of blue and wonder. Your voice shakes me through, but you don't know what I might be. You haven't seen the worst of me, and when your eyes move down, I'm silent. Put your arms around me, dear, and pull your mouth up to mine. And what's that word? I forget sometimes. It's the one that means love has left your eyes. I'm thinking now when I first knew I was lying with a stranger, and you were curled up with the paper in your little summer room. The telephone was pouring blue, and when I hung up with you, I was sick and sad and wished I had a kiss to bring you over. Put your arms around me, dear, and pull your mouth up to mine. And what's that word? I forget sometimes. It's the one that means love has left your eyes. I wonder of you now, what happened to you? I remember words that were said inside and written, but I hear things you know. I hear the bottle broke us down, but not a word from you yet. And there's things that even a drunk will never forget. Put your arms around me, your mouth up to mine. What's that word? I forget sometimes. It's the one that means love has left your eyes. Put your arms around me, dear, and pull your mouth up to mine. What's that word? I forget sometimes. It's the one that means love has left your eyes. It's the one that means love has left your eyes. Love has left your eyes. Love has left your eyes.
Hey everybody,
Hello.
Brewsic. Hey Mark, how you doing, man?
I think I just woke up.
Did you?
Yeah, I was in a little bit of a stupor, but I'm out of it.
You know what that was caused by?
No.
Richard Buckner. That's who we just listened to.
Okay.
That song is called Blue and Wonder, and it's off his album Bloomed. Came out in 1994, 20 years ago. Hey everybody, it's Brewsic. Mark and Brian here with you again.
Hello.
Today's episode is going to be based on people that have basically a unique sound or unique voice. Somebody, once you hear them, you know exactly who it is. And that first one that we listened to is Richard Buckner. Here's my story about Richard Buckner, Mark.
Okay.
This is a guy that, well, first of all, let me back up just half a step. I work with a guy at work named Craig, and he is the epitome of cool. He's the guy you want to be. He's the guy girls want to be with. One of those guys.
Oh, yeah, I know those guys.
Yeah, right?
Uh-huh.
I've never really been able to be friends with those guys.
Yeah.
But somehow, I've kind of weaseled my way into this guy.
He must have really nice socks.
He does. He actually does have really nice socks.
Okay.
And one of the other things he has is a great singing voice. And he's got connections with people in the music industry and is friends with a lot of people in Omaha and surrounding areas. And he is the reason I found out about this guy. So he told me he was going to have a house show at his house, and Tim Kasher from Cursive was going to be the person that was going to play there. And then, unfortunately, that didn't work out, and he came over to my desk one day all excited, and he was like, hey, I got Richard Buckner's coming to my house, man. You got to check it out. They have the same manager, and he's coming. And I had to be like, awesome, I love that.
I have no idea who you're
Then
talking
I was like,
about,
yeah, I don't know who that is. But I didn't want to tell him because I wanted to be cool, right? So I'm like, that's awesome, man. That's congratulations and stuff. So as soon as he left, I like got on the internet and I like did some research so I could, have a conversation with him.
Uh-huh.
And I found out like, holy crap, this is awesome. I love it. I love his voice.
Mm-hmm.
I started with that album, and because it was like the big hit album of his thing. He was kind of credited with one of the guys that started alt country like back in the day. Like you kind of hear it on that song.
Huh.
But since then he just does what he wants. He tours around all over the country and plays shows at houses. He doesn't play in bars. He just plays in your living room.
Get out of here.
Yeah. And so, long story long, I went to Craig's house. I got a ticket because it was like, I think $30 or something.
A ticket?
Yeah, because you can only...
You can't just bring like a cheese tray and be cool? Or?
No, you had to have a ticket, man.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So
house shows.
Yeah, so I went to Craig's house, and I saw Richard Buckner play, and it was one of the top 5 shows of my entire life. And I've seen I've seen over 60 shows this year.
Sure.
It was one of the top 5 shows I've ever seen in my entire life. The crowd that was there was like 30 people. They were mostly friends of Craig's and other people that are into music in Omaha, and they were super respectful. You could hear a pin drop. He played his acoustic guitar. He sat on a chair. He sat and sang towards us, and we stood there and just took it in and clapped after every song. And he was real nice. We got to talk to him afterwards.
Dude.
And I bought this record from him, bought vinyl from him.
That would be like standing naked in front of
Wouldn't it?
5 million
Dude, no
girls.
doubt.
I don't understand how people can do that. It's
And he
amazing.
was awesome at it. And he made a little bit of small talk, and he just played. And we all had some beers that we had with us, and it was phenomenal. Like one of my most favorite music things I've ever done. I'm so glad that he told me about him and that I got into it. I now have like 4 or 5 of his albums, and that album specifically I listen to quite a bit, especially when I'm trying to go to bed at night.
Cool.
So that's my Richard Buckner story. And we'll just roll it right into the next one, which is the song's called Central Time. This is Pokey Lafarge.
Beautiful.
You got this record.
Yeah.
Out of St. Louis. This is the single off the album. This album was recorded on this, I guess he's on the record label Jack White owns. So That's how he's connected now and getting out to a few more people than he had before. I can't remember who told me about this. I think it was my friend Megan that lives in St. Louis, which is where he's from.
Okay.
And she was like, you got to check this guy out. You're really going to like it. And she was totally right. So I've listened to it. I got to see him play a couple times. Introduced a lot of people to his music that I work with and stuff. And he's a lot of fun. Real like a throwback to like 50s and 60s style stuff. I mean, there's a bassoon and oboe on some of these tracks. So that's pretty great. And you'll know his voice when you hear it. It's kind of nasally and it's kind of awesome. So we're going to listen to Central Time, Pokey Lafarge.
The Missouri is my right arm, the Ohio is my left. But I'm living on the Mississippi River where I like life the best. I don't mind the West Coast, and I don't mind the East Coast. Oh, baby, but I ain't gonna live on no coast. I'm just a plain old Midwestern boy. Yes, I'm getting by on Central Time. Some people say that the Mississippi River is the backbone of the nation. They can say whatever they want, I won't disagree with that statement. I see people working hard as ever, just wonder what I can do to make their lives better. I'm just a plain old Midwestern boy, getting by on Central Time. Well, I won't worry if the world don't like me, I won't let them waste my time. 'Cause there ain't nothing gonna change my mind. I'm feeling fine, getting by on Central Time. Come here. Well, I won't worry if the world don't like me. I won't let them waste my time. There ain't nothing gonna change my mind. I'm feeling fine because the Missouri is my right arm, the Ohio is my left. When I'm living on the Mississippi River where I like life the best. I don't mind the West Coast, I sure don't mind the East Coast. Nah, baby, but I ain't gonna live on no coast. I'm just a plain old Midwestern boy, just getting by on Central Time. Just getting by on Central Time. I'm getting by on Central Time. Just getting by on Central Time. Yeah, getting by on Central Time. Oh, getting by. Yonder come Miss Rosie. How in the world do you know? Oh, well, I knows her by your apron and the dress she wore, umbrella on her shoulder, a piece of paper in her hand. Well, she gone to see the governor, turn loose of my man, let the midnight special shine his light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. Now when you get up in the morning, when that big bell rings, you go march it to the table. It's the same damn thing, knives and forks are on the table. Ain't nothing in my pan. You say anything about it, I had trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine its light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. Well, jumping little Judy, she was a mighty fine gal. Now Judy brought jumping to this whole round world, where she brought it in the morning, just right before day. She brought me the news that my wife was dead, which started me to grieving. I done hollered and cried, then I begun to worry. By the very long time, let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. Let the midnight special shine its light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. So if you ever go to Houston, boys, you better walk right, and you better not stagger, and you better not fight. Sheriff Broxton will arrest you. Gator Boone will take you down, and you can bet your bottom dollar you're paying attention rebound. Let the midnight special shine its light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me.
light on me.
Whoa.
Yeah, right? That was Willie Watson. So he used to be the lead singer of Old Crow Medicine Show.
Okay.
And him and, I guess, Ketch. The other guy's name is Ketch Secor.
Great
They used
name.
to sing together, and then this guy went on his own, and this is off his solo album, which was like a folk album. So that song, I have a version of it by, obviously, Creedence. Mm-hmm. And I have a version of it by Justin Townes Earl. And he talks about it. It was a live thing, and he talks about how people are idiots because they think that Creedence wrote that song. And you got to do your research, man, because really, it's a Leadbelly song.
Yeah.
And for F you if you don't know that. So he was angry, I guess, because Creedence was
As he
getting
should
credit,
be. Yeah.
I guess. I mean, the song's probably 60 years old when he recorded it. So that's what we got there. So that was Midnight Special. Willie Watson. I saw him at the Waiting Room. He opened up a show for a band called Houndmouth that I went and saw. They were out of like Memphis, Tennessee.
He definitely has a unique voice. You're right.
Hey, perfect for the
Yeah.
show, right?
Uh-huh.
So speaking of the show, it's called Brewsic. Mark and I are drinking the same thing right now,
Yeah.
which is the Aries Martzen Oktoberfest
October.
Empyrean Ales here in Lincoln. The brewery is open in 1990. They're the oldest craft brewery in Nebraska.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a tasty one. It's a seasonal. It's only around for about a month as far as in the store. You can't get it after that. So we're drinking those, listening to some unique voices. The next one, I'm not going to tell you anything about it because I think this is probably so far outside of your comfort zone that I want you to have an open mind to it. So once we play it, I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Okay.
This girl opened for Arcade Fire this summer when I went and saw them down in Kansas City. So we'll talk about it after we listen to the song. It's called Business. With a Z.
If I represent the one that did this to you, then turn away the part that represents the thing that scarred you. I say, get up, stand up, get up, stand up, get on it. Yes, I'm no longer who you thought this one would be. And up here on the mountain that I climbed to lose you. I said every bit of business that business could work through. I said, ask me but all my wisdom departed. Tell me but all my wisdom departed. But oh, please at least answer me this. Answer me, what's the business? Yeah, don't take my life away, don't take my life away from a distance. Yeah, don't take my life away, don't take my life away. I'm a victim. Yeah, don't take my life away, don't take my life away. I'm addicted. Yeah, don't take my life away, don't take my life away. my life away.
So what'd you think of that? It's still not working. Is it working? Are we on? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're on. That's
we,
good.
We had a little bit of trouble again.
Some more technical stuff. We won't bore you with it.
I think that is great because I'm a closet African music lover.
Oh,
and, even though it's urban African, or modern,
I got you.
it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, so
It's good.
her name is Meryl Garbus. She's like from Vermont, but when she plays music, she's Tune Yards. That's what her name is.
Tune Yards.
Yeah. And she opened for Arcade Fire, and her thing is usually she has like half her head shaved.
Okay.
The rest of her hair is long,
Sure.
and she has paint across her eyes, like in a line.
Oh.
And her band is basically a drummer, 2 percussion players, and somebody that can play saxophone.
I see.
And that's the band.
I gotcha. Yeah.
And
I'm on board. Yeah.
a lot of that stuff is just vocals, vocal harmonies and vocal sounds that she's put into a computer.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what her thing is. So
Huh.
I picked her as a unique voice because a lot of the sounds that we heard in that song is just her voice.
Yeah.
She used to be a puppeteer.
Really?
She went to school to be a puppeteer.
Huh.
So she did puppet shows, like for professional.
Yeah, you don't
Not
hear
sock
that
puppets.
every day.
No, you don't. But that's artsy stuff, and that's
Yeah.
I guess it all ties
That's
together.
cool. She's a weird art chick. I like it.
Yep, she definitely is. So that was Tune Yards. And let's play the next one, Mark, and then we'll have a little chat about it after it's over.
Okay.
He's in a white car waiting for the light to change. He's a buddy of mine, but I can't complain. He can make a lot of money, he can touch his toes. He knows you never look till the lights are low. And I love you and you love me, so we never demand and we never agree. I love you and you love me, and there's new fruit humming in the old fruit trees. He's in a white car waiting in a parking lot, and he's jealous of me and what we've got. He can buckle his belt, he can shine his shoe, but he can never end up where I found you. And I love you and you love me, so we don't talk back and we don't say please. I love you and you love me, and there's new fruit humming in the old fruit trees. He's in a white car waiting for the rain to pass. He's a buddy of mine, but that won't last. 'Cause he ain't a dumb grin on an empty cup we both took him for when he showed up. 'Cause I love you and you love me, so we both get stuck and we both get free. I love you, you love me, and there's new fruit humming in the old fruit trees.
So that was Iron and Wine.
Iron and Wine.
The guy that is the band, basically the guy that writes all the songs and is the singer, his name is Sam Beam, Beam.
Okay.
It could be Beard because his beard is phenomenal.
Really?
I'm so jealous of his beard. It's super long and kind of like badass biker beard.
He doesn't sound like he should have a beard.
You don't think?
No.
Where do you think he's from? If by listening to his voice, where would you say he's from?
Australia.
He's from Charleston, South Carolina.
Wow.
Wouldn't think that either. He's also kind of a short guy. That came off the album, I think, Ghost on Ghost, which was one of my favorite albums last year. I love it. I play it all the time. It sounds so good.
It's really underproduced.
Yeah, at least that song. It doesn't all sound that way.
Okay.
But, that one sounds like he was singing in the bathroom,
It does.
and they mic'd the door or something, and he was just singing to it that way.
Yeah, the rest of the song doesn't sound... I mean, the vocal just sounds like he's
Yeah, he must have done that on purpose.
in a tile room. Like
Yeah.
a complete ceramic tile room or something.
What kind of saxophone solo was that?
I think it was a baritone. Baritone
Is that the biggest one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because when I went and saw him, I saw him at the Bourbon.
Really?
Is that no the Rococo? I saw him at Rococo.
Huh.
Or maybe it was this year or late last year. I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, you're getting Markitis.
I know. Well, I see so many shows. I can't remember.
What year was that?
Well, I know it was. I was with Brecky and Josh, so it was
Okay.
pre-kid.
Right.
So it was. I think she was pregnant though, so it would have been this year. We went to the Rococo and saw him play, and that was definitely the big saxophone. They had a guy that they kind of did some dance steps, like they did in the old days, because they had like a trumpet player and 2 sax players,
Oh,
and they had moves
yeah.
when they weren't playing, and even when they were playing, they had dance moves.
It's because it's really boring if you don't
You
do
just stand
something.
there, you're like, oh boy,
Oh, wow.
I want to play on this thing. I want to blow air in this machine.
Look at that girl in row 3.
Yeah. They definitely probably did that.
Yep.
I would.
Probably.
So yeah.
So
Iron and Wine.
Now
So
what?
next, we're going to play a song called Revelation Blues, and we'll see what you think about it. It goes a little something like this.
I was more than just a coward, I was handsome too. I felt nothing when your flood came down. Holding fires that made me wonder if the lights were wrong. With my hands that never touched no ground. When you're telling this in numbers of the many times you're gone, I could lie, I don't care about forgiving. But sometimes it's just roses dying too young. Up the hours in the fields of red, while you think I'm on a loveless string. In the letters from the lovers in the land gone wrong, explanations always written late. When you're telling, curse the framing of the crying you heard song. I could lie, I don't care about what's missing, but sometimes it's just roses dying too young. Train of thought always passing here, with its fallen bay and its broken gears. It's the damn revelation blues. When you see the path and you know you won't be the last. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I was more than just a terror, I was crying too, but you showed me in the gusts between that a wind is sometimes broken and it's flying back. There's no meaning, no ghost within. When you're telling this and hiding, that your feeling's always wrong, and I always wanna bring you something, but sometimes it's just roses dying too young. sometimes it's just roses dying too young.
Revelation Blues. That was The Tallest Man on Earth. That's the band name. It's just a guy who plays guitar. And his name is Christian Mattsson, and he's from Sweden.
Huh.
He doesn't speak English. That's his second language.
Wow.
So he speaks Swede.
So
first
he's
language.
super talented.
Yep. I saw him at the waiting room on a Sunday afternoon, like a 6 o'clock show.
Nice.
And it was just him, and he played acoustic guitar, and then like halfway through he started playing electric, like an old Gretsch,
Yeah.
like a 60s Gretsch, and just rocked it. Just him, songs that sound like that,
Weird.
kind of like the
I mean,
Swedish
good.
Bob
Good
Dylan.
weird.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, he's definitely has hints of blueberries and Bob Dylan both.
Oh yeah, those are good things.
Yeah.
Two tasty treats. So the next one we're gonna do on Unique Brewsic today is I think, if I'm right, and if I'm not right, we can just edit this out and post, but I think it's Towers, which is a Bon Iver song. The guy who is in charge of Bon Iver, his name is Justin Vernon, and he's from a tiny town in Wisconsin. I love Bon Iver,
Yeah.
and I think it's super unique sounding, and that's why he's on the list today. So let's listen to Towers.
Sounds good.
For the love I fall around in the swampy August dawn. What a mischief you would bring, young darling, when the onus is not all your own. When you're up for it before you've grown. Whoa, whoa. From the front forever gone, in the towers of your honeycomb, I'd have tore your hair out just to climb back, darling. When you're filling out your only phone, can you tell that it's just ceremony? Now you've added up to what you're from. Whoa, whoa. Did you tear the rain out from your fragment? Break the sailor's table on your sacred. For the fiercest fables I'm with Abraham. For the love comes the burning young, from the liver swelling through your tongue. Well, you're standing on my stone, don't you climb down, darling. All the Sundays are the first to end. Smoke on Sundays when you're drunk and dead. At the hollows where the swallow lands. Whoa, whoa.
It's not often that you hear falsetto, pedal steel, and saxophone on the same song.
No, it's not.
They might as well call this guy Cheech, from what I understand, because he's got a thing for the salad. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
Like that's kind of what he's into, and it makes it sound great. I guess like maybe he would make jingles instead of this sort of stuff if he didn't have that crutch.
He might.
You never know. That's the beautiful thing about art. It's open to interpretation.
Yeah, I mean that sound is so like the whole
show,
show
right?
is called unique.
Yeah.
And it's something you don't hear every day, and it's when you hear it, it's like, oh, okay, that's so different. I can't help but listen.
Yeah.
So
Cool. I'm glad you like that one. So the next track that we've got up, I can see that it's called Lord, and I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure this is Langhorne Slim. I found him through listening to the Avett Brothers a lot, and they had, I think he might be also from North Carolina, but he was friends with them. And on YouTube, there's a guy that kind of follows Avett Brothers around. He's friends with them, and he does like videography and stuff, and he goes by the name of Cracker Farm. So he has Cracker Farm videos, and it's a lot of like candid videos or behind the scenes videos where the guys play covers or originals or just whatever, just them, and they're really shot really well. The sound's good, and I found him through a Cracker Farm video. He had done one. So this is a song called Lord. It's super unique. His voice, you either like it or you don't, and it's Langhorne Slim.
This life goes on since you left me, but Lord, it don't need to. And I'm just thinking about you, gal, as you forget me. You were my only truth. Then I'm wondering how I could have been so taken, mistaking our love for blood. Seems I was faking. A man's heart is his own, and only he can break it. I'd start all over alone if only I could take it. Now time takes its time to pass on by me. You won't find me in no places of old. In my mind, gone rewind to times of you smiling. Darling, it's a crime. You left me so cold. Then I can't trust myself with this hell I am accepting. I stumbled and I fell, still hoping you'd come protect me. I tried to forget you, that was just a reminder. You've turned a world full of shit and made it a little bit kinder. So take my breath, God, take it away by taking his now, Lord, what was saved. To think that it is you, God, that fools kneel and pray. But I found my true love. Now she's buried away.
Langhorne Slim. What'd you think of that, Mark?
It it hurts to listen to because it's the God honest truth. It's like Ray LaMontagne is you can hear his soul.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
This guy, you can hear it and it's like, oh fuck, that guy is
He's going
hurting.
through some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I think recently, maybe within the last 6 months or so, that he's decided to quit drinking and drugging. He's sober now,
Huh.
and he's working on a new album. But this song's about 4 or 5 years old, so it's back in the day when he was doing his thing.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
I picked this one kind of because it's almost like an a cappella song. I mean, it's got a little bit of accompaniment on the acoustic.
Sure.
But that's really it. You get his voice, and you can feel it.
I'm glad that it's not just his voice because, oh my gosh, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it when he hits those high notes. They're not really on. They're not.
No, it
He
doesn't
doesn't hit
matter.
them.
No.
He kind of grinds it till he finds it, so to speak.
Well, it's like Nirvana Unplugged when,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, that especially on that last track.
Yeah.
yeah. When he hits that note and it's all off, but it
that
sounds
same
so
kind of eerie noise, and you're
Mhm.
like, oh man, you know something's messed up about that guy.
something's wrong at his house.
Something's not going
yeah,
well.
I got you. That was a good one, man. I'm glad you liked that one.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 more left. The next one is a cover, and it's off of an album that we did a show on a few episodes ago. It was an Alabama tribute album, the one that Gene was over here for.
Okay.
And this is a song on that compilation. This is Jessica Lee Mayfield, another friend of the Avett Brothers, and
You're not an Avett Brothers fan, are you?
a little bit,
Okay.
just a little bit,
All right.
yeah, like maybe a lot. But it's funny, we've only done one of their songs so far
That's true.
on the very first episode,
Very interesting.
so I'll have to remedy that. But she's a friend of theirs as well. I saw her in Omaha with John Miller maybe a month ago or so on a Monday night,
Uh-huh.
and there was a local girl opening for her named Kate, and she was awesome. And her family and friends were there, which was about 8 people. And so the total amount of the crowd at that show was 10 people, because it was me and John and her 8 people. And that was it. There was nobody there. We were there for the main person, for this girl, and the rest of the people were there for the local Omaha opener.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so there was 10 people at
So
the
she
show.
got Omaha'd. That's
oh
what
yeah,
you
she
call
got Omaha.
Yeah, when a band comes and plays and everybody leaves after they play.
Well, nope, they didn't leave.
Oh.
That's just how many people were there.
Oh.
10
okay.
total
All right.
people, and 2 of us were for the main opener.
So that's not Omaha'd.
No, that's just sucky. That's just shit. People
Yeah.
not coming to see good music.
Yeah, it happens.
I guess it does. They did to her that night. I felt bad. Bought a record from her.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah, that's cool. I guess I got a vinyl, and she handed it to me, which I always like. I'd rather have that than buy it at the record store.
Is she a cute Kate?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess she got a dude in Omaha.
Yeah.
She's up for best new artist Omaha Music Award or whatever.
Sure.
So she's up for that. She was playing at O'Leaver's last night.
Nice.
FYI, you know where that is.
I do. I like that place.
So let's listen to Jessica Lee Mayfield, and the song's called "I'm in a Hurry." Parentheses, I don't know why. An Alabama cover, and it goes like this.
I'm in a hurry to get things say it's wrong. They tell me I'm crazy. I'm reading the cards and asking the stars. The outlook is hazy. Whoa, never mind the weather. Whoa, as long as we're together, you say. Why do you run away and save me for a rainy day? I'm tired of the fight. I turn out my light. You know I'm not sleeping. I'm walking the line. I just need a sign. You call me up weeping. Whoa, oh, never mind the weather. Whoa, as long as we're together, you say. Why do you run away and save me for a rainy day? You won't say yes, I can't say no, and that makes me crazy. You never say stay, I never can go away from you, baby. Whoa, oh, never mind the weather. Whoa, as long as we're together, you say. No one ever loved you. No one ever loved you. No one ever loved you. Not the way that I do. Ooh. But no one ever loved you like I do. Yeah, no one ever loved you like I do.
So, Mark, that was Kat Edmondson.
Okay.
I saw her on Austin City Limits. That's how I found out about her.
She sounds like a few different people to me. Adele.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, Adele's the first one to mind, but yeah, I really like it.
She's got a new album that came out 2 weeks ago or so, and this is the single off of that album.
Bjork is the other one. I was thinking
What it
of.
sounds like?
A little bit.
Where do you think she's from?
South? I don't know.
Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds. You can get a little bit of that southern.
I think she sounds like she's from the 50s.
Yeah.
She's got an old sound, and I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Real, like her first album especially is very jazzy. This one's pretty jazzy too. She has a jazz vocal style that she's trying to fit into a pop song, which worked pretty good in this one, I think. So that's the show.
All right.
Brewsic,
Another one.
episode unique. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back. Enjoy. Thanks for listening.
We'll see you.
Cheers.